Well, I'm playing a game where Kirby is, well, he only has outlines. It's a cosmic horror story, if you're curious. Kirby gets trapped in this horrific world, comprised entirely of string. I assume this is the backstory.
A kingdom famous for peace and quiet.
Yeah, especially when elder gods are coming down from the sky and just raining heckfire all over the place. Kirby's just walking around the fields, he just sees a tomato, doesn't even suspect anything about it. Kirby is going to eat Yin Yarn. He's going to defeat the final boss.
Kirby gulped the Metamato right down. Just then, a white sock around the sorcerer's neck began to glow. Then it sucked Kirby up.
Oh no, Kirby's getting the suck. That's really bad.
This grass feels funny, Kirby thought. It feels like pants.
How would Kirby know what pants feels like?
Then he saw a yarn monster chasing a blue yarn boy.
Oh, just another Tuesday.
Me.
Nah.
Kirby
You have to say
swallow the
please.
monster up. But the air went right through his body.
He's got no organs, that's why.
What should do?
Just transforms into a car, commits vehicular manslaughter. It's kind of strange how the blue one looks like Kirby. I'm so hyped to play this. It's gonna be a breather compared to all the pain and suffering I had to go through. Kirby has no hit points. He can tank everything. The real challenge is maintaining your money. If you get hit, like thousands of dollars just spill out of Kirby's wallet. You think I'm joking? Let's go through the tutorial level, I'll show you. Patchland is just going through a recession. All right, time to add home invasion to the list of crimes. Kirby's just a full-on menace to society. Also, I'm pretty sure that blue not Kirby is actually the royal monarch of Patchland. They are the sole ruler. No checks or balances, nothing. He is just a tyrant. Rules the nation with an iron fist. And when he's not doing that, he's just being a homie with Kirby.
Thanks for your help, the blue yarn boy said. Not that I needed it.
Baka,
I'm Prince Fluff.
it's not like I
Ever
wanted
since
your
the
help.
sorcerer ripped Patchland into 7 pieces.
We're just immediately jumping right into the story.
These horrible. But Fluff was interrupted when they were attacked by a huge 3-eyed blob of yarn. Ew, gross, stop it! But before
Don't
the
worry,
blob
it won't be able to
Prince
eat you.
Fluff,
It doesn't have a physical body, only the outline.
Kirby transformed and smashed it to smithereens in a most spectacular fashion. Among the little blob bits, there was a shimmering piece of spiraling yarn. That's it. That's the magic yarn, Fluff exclaimed.
What are we gonna do? We gotta patch the land together? Is that it?
We're gonna make Patchland great again. Prince Fluff, what an unexpected surprise! Oh, who but your friend be here? Yes, I understood every single one of those things. There's no words coming out of his mouth. My name is Dom Wool, and it is my pleasure to make your acquaintance. Anyways, the housing market is doing absolutely terribly right now. We need to lower the taxes. And Prince Fluff just says, no. I'll give you a free apartment if you do that. I have a castle. This is the part where we can customize our own crib. It's just a blank canvas. And we can do whatever we want here. I'm the king of my own domain. Just gonna put my throne right over here. All hail the gamer. In fact, I think I'm gonna add even more thrones. I'm just gonna stack them on top of each other. It's gonna be a fortress of chairs. And this is it. I'm not gonna be doing anything else with my apartment. Honestly, the developers gave me too much creative freedom. This is my room. It's just incredible though, how they actually have collision. That's what makes it even better. So when you destroy a yarn person, do you think they perceive it the same way we perceive someone being brutally demolished in a physical sense? And it's absolutely traumatizing for them? You just curl one of them up into a ball and then chuck them into a corner and the witnesses just start screaming? You just scar the person for life. Looks like you left all of your cash here in the trees. Let me get it for you. So the main gimmick of this game is, you see that bar right up there of beads? That bar of beads? If you get it up to gold, you're golden. You're financially secure for the level. In this, you are immortal immortal, but you are at risk of becoming poor. That's the best way to define how this all works. So if you're content with your finances, or not, the game and the challenges therein vary. It varies from person to person. Aw, look at these two, they're in love. What a happy ending. And now we're just gonna transform into a robot. That's really cool, man. It's really nice. Especially the part where I had to configure the emulator to get motion controls to work, but you didn't hear that from me. I would have played it on console, but then, I'd have to go through the process of setting up the Wii U, and it's just too much work. Such a happy level with such happy flowers. Time to assure their destruction. Welcome to the uncanny valley where there are floating frog heads. They always come out at night, and they always approach their unsuspecting victims under the guise of a cloud. The moment you hear the ribbit, it's too late. You won't be able to utter a response. You're not gonna believe it. There's actually several of them. Hundreds, in fact. So Patchland was already a terrible place to live before Yin Yarn split it up into 7 pieces. And now Kirby's around making it worse. It's a cute, wholesome little yarn game on the surface, but you can't deny the unfortunate implications. Wait, isn't this the level where you can turn into a UFO? Ooh, I think it is. And now we have to add alien abduction to the list. I have come for your pickle. I will say this UFO is very floaty. I always thought that alien spacecrafts would have ridiculous precision, especially when it comes to turning. Oh no, my record! My record I worked so hard to get! It's gone! Now that I'm looking at this guy, he kind of reminds me of the Pringles mascot. I am in the most dire of pickle straits. Could I possibly ask for your help? Of course, Mr. Pringles man. Anything for you. I used to eat your chips a lot. We're just getting involved in renovating houses. It's basically HGTV now. You know, honestly, I think what we need is a more open concept. If we bash down these walls, it'll give the room some more life. And we got a buyer. It's this weird tadpole-looking thing. Or is it a sunflower seed? It's gotta be a seed to fit the whole flower aesthetic. It's honestly really hard to tell what kind of abomination it is. So, in Kirby's Epic Yarn, we can do a bunch of side quests. And when we do the side quests, we get more cosmetics for our apartment, and we'll be able to customize it even further. Now, what I want to do is not do the side quests until I finish the worlds. And believe me, there's a lot of them to go through. We also got 2 new people over here who will sell us their stuff. They also look like Pringles mascots. Now, me personally, I'm not gonna buy anything because, you know, I want to save up. Because there's stuff you can actually do with the money you buy. It's called an investment opportunity, and I'm taking it. I'll do the mini games after I complete a world. And the best part is that there are actually multiple types of mini games. If I was 100%ing this, like, I would be here for hours. But whether this is a 100% run or not is totally up to the imagination. I leave it to the people watching this. Like, I want it to be one of those abstract things that are left open to interpretation. I'm gonna start over for no reason. I was just listening to my intrusive thoughts. Me getting this treasure chest, it's only a coincidence. That's all that it is. All I can do is gaslight my audience in case it isn't actually a 100% run. I just say that it is. I just say that it isn't. I can't believe you actually would do that. That is just such a horrible thing to do. You don't even have a license for that. Now look at me, I'm a surfing penguin. The pickle. Now the Pringles, oh wait, it's actually a bean. The Pringles mascot is still currently in a bind. Housing market's really high in Patchland. Nobody is renting any apartments. Just thousands homeless on the street. The ruler's currently going out on an adventure. Oh, shit. That's wonderful. And what's also even more wonderful is that Kirby can't even float. They took away his signature abilities. Every single one. You may as well have just called this game Epic Yarn because Kirby isn't even, like, there anymore. He doesn't even have a body. To think that down the road they would have a spiritual successor in the form of Yoshi. You're not gonna believe this, but they're actually in the same universe. There's like an entire cash cow franchise surrounding the Yarn world. The Patchland Cinematic Universe, as they call it, even though it's just a bunch of video games. All the characters have witty one-liners and they make puns about yarn. They're so funny it brings a tear to my eye. Though I will admit after Endgame it did kind of go downhill. Now we just grow this beanstalk out over to these thunderclouds, over to a door with menacing eyes. Wonder what that could infer. Oh, it could be a boss fight. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't think it's a good idea to have boss fights in a game without any health bars on the player's end. Look at that. We got the big, mean dragon. We're really starting off on a pretty crazy note in terms of the bosses. It's trying to lick me. Now it's just firing meatballs at me. I'm gonna throw them right back at you. How do you like that? Also, I'm gonna want to surpass gold rank during this fight so I can gain access to the bonus levels. And you thought this game was gonna be long, didn't you? It's gonna be super long. Oh, what the heck? You predicted my movements. I'm gonna lose access to the bonus levels now. God dang it. No, I'm not going to allow this. I am going to restart the level. In fact, we're starting the whole playthrough all over again. This is the game that inspired a generation of Soulsborne likes. You hit me again! How am I struggling in a game where it's impossible to struggle? It really is harder than Dark Souls, and I played Lies of P yesterday. Pretty sure it's pronounced differently, but I'm gonna call it Lies of P. I think it's like pie or something. But eliciting a visceral reaction is what I do. We just took the dragon's intestines, and we're going to use it to weave the planet back into place. Now we got access to World 2. Unless if you want to count the Patch Castle as World 1, I like to count it as World 0, because it's ground zero for the economic collapse.
He went searching for food. Too bad there aren't any tomatoes up here, he thought. Suddenly, the tree started rocking back and forth. Kirby thought it was an earthquake, until he saw Prince Fluff shaking the tree.
Prince Fluff is just mugging a tree.
This is how we get food in Patchland.
Yeah, we don't have you go to the store, we have you fend for yourselves. Mostly because we can't afford markets. Everyone's just hunters and gatherers. I don't even think they have a proper economy. Now I'm gonna start digging a hole. Yeah, this is my hobbit hole. Can't pay taxes down here. In fact, I'm gonna dig even deeper in order to escape the consequences of my actions. What if I decided to dig through all of this dirt or cotton or whatever and make the place completely barren? Just turn it into a massive hole. There's only one place to go from here if I don't get gold rank. Okay, we got gold rank. We're perfectly in the clear. Also, fun fact, there's a second bonus level. I only collected 2 of the treasures and my disappointment is immeasurable. My day is irrevocably ruined. There's like no hope for it. But this playthrough isn't 100%, right? So what am I worrying about? And now we have another auto-scrolling level. I love these. Puts the player to the test to see if they have a fundamental understanding of the controls while under intense pressure. Now, this is the part of the game where we fight a tree. Of course, I had to be right about that. They really decided to go back to form, with the first boss being an actual tree. You know what would be even more challenging? If you had to fight a tree, but there were spikes on the ground, and you had to remain airborne the entire time. Oh yeah, of course, we have to have the Scarfies. Can't even suck them. I'm a UFO. It's completely okay to suck under this context. The internet really has made us regress into our base instincts. It'd be a lot worse too if they decided, hey, let's add some wind that forces you down into the spikes, putting even more pressure on you. I'd burst into tears. Well, Welcome to another episode of Matthew McBacon Plays Kirby's Epic Yarn, no hit percent. Imagine if somebody actually decided to take up the challenge and not get hit. It would change the dynamic of the game completely. Let's just have that be an official difficulty mod. Anyone up for a game of hide and seek? You're the one hiding. They're the ones seeking. Up and they dispersed. You found all of your friends, but they aren't even my friends. Wait, Prince Fluff, Lord Kirby, I was just looking for the two of you. I'm actually in need of a small favor. I would like to add a floor to the building, but I don't have enough funds. I have a proposal on how we can fix the housing market. Why don't you, Prince Fluff, sole monarch of our land, who has all of our tax dollars, build more houses? Just give me like $10,000 and I'll take care of it from here. I'd help with that, except I'm doing side quests right now, so we'll have to talk later. All right, buddy, here's your 10 G's. Now, don't waste a single penny of it. Okay, he spared no expense. More people renting apartments, the more side quests we have to do. Before I do anything else, I gotta do one more thing. Trust me, it's really important that this happens. I gotta do some shopping. Oh my god, I gotta get the latest fabrics and wares. I don't even care if it's ugly, I'll buy it. I have too much money. I'm just a frivolous shopper. I have zero intention of using any of the things I purchase. I can buy a sandwich for $300. Yes! I feel like such a girl boss right now. Slay, yeah, buy that sandwich. I want this wallet empty by the time I leave the store, because I need to put all the purchases I've earned into the truck. In fact, I did so much shopping, I bought a whole bus. And now I'm just gonna bury everything in the desert, because I don't know what to do with this stuff. I never really thought it through, until just now. I don't need these 37 blenders, I have one at home that works fine. Money bags. It's not gonna help with my compulsive spending habits. Hey, no practicing archery in the desert. You seriously could have gotten someone hurt. Like my low self-esteem. Just gonna hide under the quicksand to make sure I don't get hit by the tornado. Specifically what's inside it. It's the closest thing to a Sharknado we're ever gonna get in a Kirby game. Luckily they are counteractable. You just have to throw a sacrifice into the tornado. And what's this? I became an RC car. I'm going to the Derby. Well, we're at the Kentucky Derby. I'm gonna get first place. I'm gonna like totally slaughter the competition. Literally, I'm gonna commit vehicular man's laughter. I'm gonna laugh at their failures. I will be in first. Oh, the cactus! The cactus!
Yeah, I got first place. Yeah, give me all that cash.
Jesse, I'm about to slay. Jesse, I'm homeless. My wife kicked me out. I don't have anywhere to stay. Can I stay at your place for the night? Can't believe I saw the world unfold before my eyes. Only in Kirby's Epic Yarn, and probably Yoshi's Woolly World, if I ever get around to doing a playthrough of that. So now we're just in a fire level. What's this supposed to be? Like a desert level or a lava level? You can't have both be in the same world. It just destroys tradition. We're just living in a world of chaos. Times are changing. There's been a major societal shift. It's like they went in and they completely overhauled the culture. What do they start doing both? What do they put lava in a desert? What then? Where do we draw the line? We need to draw a line in the sand, but not with lava, please. And now I've just transformed into a fighter truck. Woo. Operation Desert Storm. Get out of my desert level, you stupid ball of fire. I'm doing this for my country. Oh, excellent. I think the volcano's erupting. What do you think, viewer? Do you think if we try going down to the bottom of the volcano, we'll just see lava erupting upwards? Oh, the lava's coming! Oh! Okay, so it stops at a certain point. Oh, okay, alright. Why was there a bowling sound there. Now we got a juxtaposition level. We had the hot volcano and now we have the cool cave. The game just can't stick to a theme. Like, what's down here? Oh, it's the honorary treasure of the week. It's just an ordinary crystal. Yeah, what a very ordinary place to get in a cave. Oh yeah, we got some minerals over here. Look at that. Look at this. We got an igneous rock. Look at these are some very narrow tunnels. Let's just hope there isn't anything lurking in them with me. Oh, and there is. But it kind of forgot to come after me till I was already out the door, pretty much. Just a normal cave phenomenon. It's just doing the wave. There goes the no-hit run, and we get to see this level's gimmick. What will it be? Oh, this again. This game really just wants me to keep digging my grave. Yeah, cook that meat. Cook it nice and medium rare. No, go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. That's not your meat. I bought this prime rib at the store. No, don't do it. Ah! You ate it whole. Ugh. Now, how does that even work when they only are an outline? I have a hunch it might have something to do with their organs being within the string itself. Like they have an entire circulatory system, their nervous system, digestive system. It's all like in the lining. I'm gonna keep thinking about it, and I'm not gonna be able to sleep at night. That's right, you are my puppet. You will move your head upwards. The dinosaurs have no free will. We have conquered them. They've all lost autonomy. They have been enslaved to be used as transportation vehicles. Yabba dabba, that's dark. Kirby games have always been very dark. Like, on the surface, it's like fun, wholesome adventures, but you have to remember this is Kirby. Don't take anything about these games at face value. Some of the dinosaurs fight back and try to lure you towards the bees to have you stung. But that's really the only thing they can do. That's like the only way they can fight back. You see this dinosaur right here? They look really mad. I wonder if there's a reason for it. The Triceratops has no mouth and it needs to scream. Ooh, I'm going to not put myself into the maws of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Actually, no, that's a Stegosaurus. No, it's a T-Rex. You can see the stubby arms right here. This one has a bandage because I got into a bar fight. Let me show you the bandage. Look at it. Oh, that's bait, that's bait. No biting, no biting! Those things are just vicious. What is this, the Mesozoic era? We're more civil than this. That's why we conquered all the dinosaurs, isn't that right, Prince Fluff? He was there for all of it. He orchestrated everything. He's a diabolical mastermind. What if Yin Yarn is actually a good guy, and he went out to Dreamland to escape from Patchland, and Prince Fluff is a tyrant who's tracking him down? Oh yeah, put the pepper in the volcano.